Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our Eastleigh save. Now before we get started, of course, make sure you leave a like button and subscribe to the channel for more great content like this. But let's jump into it. So a bit of an update in the sense that we have just jumped straight to the end of the season. Nothing was going on. It was just not great. There was ups and downs and all that stuff, and I was fiddling with the squad and all that sort of thing. So I thought we'd jump to the end of the season and get to that point. So to be quite honest, I can't actually remember when we were last about, but it was a little while ago. I know that for sure. Possibly the Preston game. Not sure. No, it was after the Preston game, wasn't it? I don't know. I can't remember, and I'm not going to look back. So let me know in the comments. But you can see our last win before last game was a Huddersfield 2-0 win. Then a couple of draws, and we just lost loads. I changed things up with the tactic, and we ended up winning 4-0. Which is great, against Oxford, who I believe are actually quite well off in the table. No, they're not. They're second from bottom. They were fighting for playoffs last year. That's why I got confused. We're safe. There's no concerns there. But I'll show you the tactic we have changed into. Like I say, we beat Oxford 4-0 in the last game. We've gone for a very 4-2-2-2 formation, if that makes sense. And it's going to be high pressing, high work rate, getting on the front foot, right on top of the players, try and make things happen as quick as possible, as far up the pitch as possible. Just because I thought we'd change it up and see what we can do. And it seemed to work last game. Obviously, that was against a team lower in the league. We are taking on Reading today, so it will be a lot more of a challenge, as they are higher up in the table, I believe. Where are Reading? Am I blind? Oh, no, yeah, they're sixth. So they're fighting for a playoff place. So we really do need... This is going to be a tough one today. So with that, if I jump straight... Let's jump straight into it, because we've got the season review as well to do at the end of the episode. So let's take a bit of a picture of me there. But we're going for the, like I say, 4-2-2-2. We haven't had a right back for ages. Josh Hare has been out. Mercer's been injured, and Ramsey's been loaned out because he was complaining about playing time, and so he wanted to be loaned out and all this stuff. We have brought up Ndlovu. He's come up into the first team squad. He was doing very well for our under 23, so I brought him in for the end of the season, ease him into the side, and it's similar as well with, who else was it? There was someone else. I swear there was someone else. Blom. There it is. Yeah. Blom's also come up. Jock Blom. He's not played as much. But this is probably the side we'll go for. We've got a Okonkwo in goal. Hare and Hackett at either fullbacks. And then Amal and O'Connor in centre. Jozanovic is the ball winner. Alcalera is the box-to-box. And then on each wing, we've got Orango, who's been probably one of our best players this season. Okong on the other. Then up top, Mias and Morris. Obviously, we will be losing a bunch of players from loan at the end of the season, and I would like to bring in a left-back who is our left-back, because we haven't got one other than Toby maybe playing there. So we've got them things we need to look at and work on, but that'll be fine. Let's jump into it then. We're in a positive attitude. It is completely pressing. It's high intensity. It's shorter passing, but not short, as I want to make sure that they can play it slightly more direct, I should say, than what maybe you might do normally on a gegenpress, or at least when playing short passing. But let's jump into it. It's a big game. If we can get a win, it will show that we're on the right track with this tactic. If we get a loss, it's not the end of the world. I'll probably stick with the tactic through pre-season and see if we can get something out of it, just because... Why not? I got a little bit excited there because I thought that was us, but we're orange, not blue today, as we are in our away kit, as they are the blue and white hoops. Hoops or stripes? Yeah, hoops. They do play in hoops. Orango coming forward though, 6 minutes in. He's had the ball spread out wide to him. I mean, he's not done great. Etebo's got onto that, but the ball cleared just comes straight to Josh Hare, who's driving forward centrally. Looks for a pass, can't find it. Okong. Meus on the edge of the box, long range effort off the bar. Wow, okay, decent effort. You can see there, even with the ball being cleared, we were the first onto it, which is good to see. It shows that we are looking for that high press, high in their face football. which is good. We want to be that sort of team. We want to be the exciting team that everyone wants to come see and do people in with it. Ball forward, Arango receiving it from the keeper, who looks for a ball over the top. I mean, it's nowhere near anyone, and just lets it through to Dieng in goal, who picks it up comfortably. It is still very funny that the 5 at the back we've got are all real players, and then everyone else going forward is a regen. But Morris is through on goal. Can he finish? He does dink the keeper, and it goes in. What a lovely finish. That's his 6th goal of the season. He's had a bit of a mare recently, but he played against Oxford, got a couple of goals, and today got another one. So hopefully that's a sign of him coming into a bit of form. Maybe he likes this style of play. He gets a few more chances and some good finishing. So Mias plays it through. Morris was through on goal, and he just dinks the keeper. Lovely stuff. 1-0 up, away from home to Reading. I mean, this could be... It's a great start to the game. 20 minutes in, and we're looking pretty good for it as well. They are still in the playoffs. It looks like, unless Nottingham Forest get the win, they've got a much better goal difference, so they won't be too worried at this moment in time. But they'll want really to at least draw with us to secure that. Well, I say that. If Nottingham Forest then win the game, they'd then end up going into the playoffs. But we're not too concerned about that. We're happy where we are at the moment. And you never know, maybe next year, if this formation works well and the boys get used to it, and we bring in the right additions as well, we can maybe push up the table a bit more. Because we've dropped off slightly after a great start. We have dropped off. Alcala's ball in, though, is headed clear by Williams. And Jozanovic will get on to that. He's going to look back to Hackett, who's got plenty of time now to decide what he's going to do. And the highlight ends, so we don't get to see it, unfortunately. But we are 1-0 up still. 30 minutes in. Very, very solid so far. 0.92 XG. The boys up front are doing very, very well. O'Connor and Alcala are booked, which is a bit of a shame. And Hare has only just come back from injury, and we've kind of been forced to play him as he's our only right back that's half able to play. But he's got the full pre-season to kind of recover from any little knocks he might have. So I'm hoping that that'll be fine, as well as bringing in a right back maybe. Because if Ramsey doesn't want to stay, Hare's good. I mean, he's apparently a League 2 player, but he's good with crossing. He's a very good crosser of the ball. So that's why I've kept him around, because he's good on the ball. That's quite simply it. Let's see then. What can we do? Jozanovic isn't playing the best game of his life. But Alcala is booked. So what do we do here? Hackett's, again, also not playing great, but we haven't really got a left back to cover him, or someone who can play centre back instead. Arango could drop at left back, but he's too good going forward. Okay, we'll take Mark Jozanovic off. Let's bring Andrea into that ball-winning midfielder role. He's a player that does want to leave us as well. He's looking to leave at the end of the season, which will be a shame, because he's done very well for us and kept us and got us up here. But we've got some younger players coming through who I hope can kind of develop over in pre-season and fight for a place in the first team. But Reading's first real attack forward, O'Connor heads clear, and now it is Morris coming forward with the ball. Got a few players coming forward now. Morris into Arango, who looks over the top to Mias, who's got loads of time and space there. He looks to play a Kong in, who's just didn't commit to that run, and it's ended up dropping back. But Reading now looking to break forward. Is that offside? It looks like it might not have been. Koulibaly does the defender, shoots. It's a good save by Okonkwo. I mean, I thought it was offside, but it looks like it's going to be a corner for Reading just after the half-time mark. And they are on the attack. They are very much come out all guns blazing. Ball in, head towards goal, but heads the ball over the bar in the end, not troubling the keeper. And it stays at 1-0 just after the half-time break. They have come out crazy. They have absolutely wanted to get back in this, and understandably so. But there's still not too much to worry about for them, as Barnsley are still drawing with Nottingham Forest, so doing them a big, big favour there. But I'm pretty happy with it so far. I'm not too disheartened, I have to say. Hackett with the throw-in. We've got 30 minutes to go now. Arango looks to cut it back to Hare, who shoots, and it goes bottom right-hand corner. Ricardo Arango finds Hare, who's cut right inside onto the edge of the box, receiving it. No man marking him, and he just fires it in bottom right-hand corner. A lovely little finish. And what a goal. What a game. 2-0 up. A fantastic result so far. Hare fires it bottom right-hand corner, and there it is. 2-0 to Eastleigh. The Spitfires in this kind of derby. Reading's kind of close to Eastleigh, but it's a bit like when Bournemouth, and they say that Bournemouth and Southampton are a derby. They're not, are they? They're just not a derby. Osorio, though, for Reading, with still got half an hour to go, and Perry Unga has scored the header. He's been a bit of a threat at corners. We've seen it before where he's headed over the bar a couple of times, and we have been punished by it. A 2-1 now. They're going to be coming forward again to get right back in this. But we've got highlights straight away from the kickoff. Hopefully it's not for them. Hopefully we don't lose the ball straight away and they just get a second, because that could start a massive downfall. But Luke Dreyer plays it out wide to Okong. It is headed down, but Dreyers wins that back straight away. Plays into Morris, who's got to look through. He does. Finds Orango, who's got to finish. He doesn't. He hits it straight at the keeper on his left foot. He just pokes it towards the keeper, who just picks it up. No problem at all. Our free kick, though, O'Connor into Dreyer. But you can see there the ball-winning midfielder getting forward and really causing issues. Ball through to Meas. Tries to play a Kong, who I'm not really sure what your plan was there. The boys have got a bit mixed up at the back, and they've managed to get the ball through to the striker. We've got a few players back now, but a ball over the top to Osorio is going to cause issues as the ball comes into Mara, who heads towards goal. What was that? Offside. We got lucky there. I mean, we also got lucky the fact that it didn't actually go in. Hitting the bar, bouncing off the line, and the keeper just getting away with one, not quite hitting him, which is lucky to say the least. 20 minutes to go now, though. Let's look to make a change. Orango is looking a bit jaded, so we'll bring on Panina, Demetrio Panina, who I'm hoping, again, next season will get more and more into the game. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but the cat has decided to just walk in front of the screen, so I can't see anything. 15 minutes to go. Do not jump up at that light. It's brand new. I was talking to the cat, not you. 10 minutes to go. The clock's ticking down now, and they do come forward once again. Can we hold on for the final few minutes? Atebo, ball across. Okonkwo, he's managed to kind of stop it falling to the attacker, but ends up palming it away. But we are able to break from this. Okong into Alcalea. Come on, Alcalea. Can he run forward all the way into the box and finish this? He shoots, and there it is. 3-1. That's got to be it, surely. 10 minutes to go. I mean, what a lovely break that was. We've done so well. Okonkwo, even though he didn't hold on to it, he managed to cut out that ball across the box. And then Mias was able to receive it, turns, finds Okong, and then Alcalea's late run allowed Okong to find him, pop him through, and a lovely finish by the midfielder to just slot it away. And that makes it 3-1. What a great result this could be for us. We're going again. I mean, everything's all over the place with the cat jumping around and trying to get my attention. But Osorio's ball forward to John Jules. It falls to Mara even, Sekou Mara. We've not reacted to that, but it looks like it might be offside. So we got away with one again. He did look a bit offside, to be fair. He was well off. No concern. I was never worried. It's fine. Okonkwo, 10 minutes to go still. I mean, it's like I've said 10 minutes to go for the last 10 minutes. It's crazy. Hackett, inside, lofted ball to Mias, but it is cut out by Knight. Ball to Ramsey, then John Jules. Then he plays it through. It's going to have to be Hackett to deal with this from Fitzsimmons out on this right-hand side, who plays it back to Atebo. It's a great challenge by Panina, who does well to cut it out, but it does fall straight back to Reading. Atebo again. Then inside to Ramsey, who shoots. Okonkwo with the save, and it trickles off the pitch for a corner. They are absolutely pummeling us, but we're still holding on very, very well. It's a corner, but I can make a change, surely. Osorio, header. No. Ramsey's header just goes over the bar. Let's see what we can do then. Papa Mendy, we'll bring you on for a Kong, who's not been overly fantastic today, but he's done his job, what he needed to do, which is great. 3-1 though. What a fantastic game this has been. It's a throw-in for Josh Hare, who finds Mayes on this right-hand side. He finds Hare again, then to Dreyer, who looks back out to Hare, but it's not a great pass as he's making the move, and we lose out. John Jules, great challenge. Who was that? Alcalea, working hard for his team. Brilliant stuff. Panina receives it on the left-hand side. Hackett looking on that overlap. underlap, I should say. Cuts it back to Alcalá again, who shoots. Oh, and there's his second of the game. Hackett cuts it back. He is in loads of space. Manages to curl it. Top right-hand corner. That is 4-1 to Eastleigh. What a result this is. I mean, not to get excited, but I'm very excited about this this new style of play. It's exciting football, isn't it? It's the pry press. It's the getting on the ball again. Lovely to see. Alcalá with a fantastic finish. And that's 4-1. There is no doubt in my mind now that we will be going on to win this game. What a result. 4 minutes at a time. It won't be enough for them as we do tick the clock down slowly but surely. Oh, so happy. So happy with that result. And a great way to end the season. That's for sure. 4-1 in that 4-2-2-2 formation. Let's jump into the season review. Let's take a look. You can see we're already finished 17th, but let's have a look. Here we are then. It is the end of season review. 2026-27 season. Still quite impressed that we're actually in the championship at this point, because I thought it was going to take a lot longer to get here. So it's okay that we've spent a few seasons here. So ins, we've brought in a few players on loan. Jordan Hackett and Mercer, the two big ones from Watford and Palmeiras. Mercer didn't really play too much, but Hackett did and was very good for us. I was very happy with him. Marko Jezanovic, I thought was a great signing. Yeah, he's not played lots, but he will be playing more. Karamoko Dembele, I have to say I'm a little bit disappointed about. He hasn't quite done as well, and he's been injured for a long time. But I'm hoping next season he might create something a bit more for us. Ortega, again, another player that's been in our youth team. He's come up and down from the squad. I'm just watching my cat looking to try and jump up onto the top of the shelves. He's managed it. That scared me. David Conway is another one as well. The diminutive winger, another player that's come into the side and will be eased in. Outgoings, though, there's been quite a few, that's for sure. Henry Gonzalez left us, having been not happy with his game time. So he went to Jaguares FC for 350k. Ollie Inca left for Leyton Orient. Keandra Simmons to Swindon. Alcalá left for Aston Villa, but then came back on loan, which was great for us, which we might even see if we can do again. Tudor Mendel Idowo went to Enyimba Aba in Nigeria. And then Joshua Squires moved to Shrewsbury. Pierre Emmanuel Ekwa-Limbi went to Rochdale. Carl Hudlin to Dundalk. Callum Rowe to Wigan. Matthew Mallon to York. Axel Mears was another one who went to Burnley and then was loaned straight back to us, which was good. Kaya Shakas moved to Derby, and Nazem Kaliskan to Middlesbrough. So we got a bit of money for some players this year, which is quite nice. And loan outs, a bunch of players we've loaned out. I won't go through them, as I'm sure if you want to pause, you can and have a look. But they will all be coming back, and we'll take a look and see who's staying and who's going and what's going on with that. So finished in 17th, which is okay. I mean, it's great for being asked to fight bravely against relegation, but I was hoping to be a little bit higher. I am hoping to be up here somewhere next season. But, I mean, great result, really. Knocked out in the fourth round by Preston North End. A little bit of a shame, that one, as I thought we could have gone a little bit further in the FA Cup, but that's not too much of an issue. And the Carabao Cup, we got knocked out on penalties. Again, not too concerned about that at all. So let's move on. 4-0 win against Oxford at the end of the season was the biggest win we had this year, which is great. Match to remember was the 2-1 early win against West Ham. Again, Arango banging in the goals for us there. And then we've also got goal of the season, which was in fact Jezanovic, who scored in the 4-3 win against Bournemouth in the bit of a derby. So that was very, very nicely done. Looking at the finances, we're still a national reputation. We did make some more money from sponsorships and corporate and hospitality and all that sort of stuff. Matchday commercial and retail as well. Little less on the broadcast revenue, but that's not too much to worry about, as I think we've made an overall profit. Then merchandise-wise, 304,000. Non-domestic being 30,000 isn't bad either. Shirt sales, 3,661. Elliot, Arango, Conway, who came in halfway through the season, Dreyer and Morris all being up there. So that's very, very cool as well. But this was the lineup that they've suggested as being our best 11. Hare, Magoma, O'Connor, Hackett at the back with Okonkwo. Makes sense. Jozanovic and Elliott, Alcalea, Stefancic, Arango, and Morris up top. So not bad at all. Accolades, again, run through these. Fans player of the season, Christian Magoma. Young player, Pedro Alcalea. Signing of the season, Ortega. Goal of the season, Jozanovic. Top goal scorer was Arango with 9. And he also got most assists. So you could tell that he was very much an influential player for us this season. Highest transfer fee received was Pedro Alcalea, who got loaned back to us. And Magoma, in fact, won Championship Player of the Year, which is very, very impressive indeed. But there you go. We will leave it at that. That is the end of the season. We'll be coming back next year for another round of the championship, and hopefully we'll be able to get a bit more out of it as well for us. But thank you very much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more great content like this, and of course I will see you in the next one.